Hi everyone. Today we're going to be talking about the situation that has happened. I think everyone here knows about what happened exactly in this situation. So we're going to be talking about the situation in a video because even though it is much more clear to a lot of people, I just want this to be clear to the entire community and to just, avoid confusion. I just really want to bring this out. I will be 100% honest about everything I say, and my goal for this video is to clear up all the things that are not clear. My second goal is to just tell you guys what I've learned from this and just let you guys know exactly what happened. So, as you guys knew, I got exposed for hacking. And we are gonna be talking about 5 subjects in this video. First one is the 5 questions I get asked almost every single day. I'm gonna be answering all of the questions. I'm gonna give a reasoning for the answers. So every question I had is clear. If you have any other questions that I haven't answered, make sure to drop them in the comments. I will be answering to them. Second thing I'm gonna be talking about is what I've hacked. I will explain how I hacked everything and what I've hacked to kind of avoid people's asking, did you hack this, did you hack that? That will be much more clear to everyone. Third thing, what I'm going into is the acheron 100% raw footage, because that is basically where this all started from. So I think it's pretty important to talk about this thing as well in the video. The fourth thing I'm going to be talking about is what the consequences of the situation are. What is going to happen next? What has happened? What did people expect? This and that. I will be talking about that as well. And the last thing, but not least I would say, is what have I learned from this and what will I do from now on. So these 5 things I will be talking about in this video. And I would be saying, let's just quickly go to the first question. First question I got the most is, why did you hack non-list worthy levels and not your completions on the list? And there is 2 reasons for that. The first one, I'm just gonna be straight up honest, I do not know how to hack. The way I hacked is literally by doing no-clip runs. I had a keybind set, I clicked the keybind, I got far and I clicked on the keybind again and I died. Or I didn't even turn it off and I would complete the level. And exit away from the end screen, because the end screen has a red 2 dots. So that is why you will probably see me exit out of the end screen in a lot of my old non-list worthy completions. So the reason why I didn't do this for list demons is because if I do that, they would 100% notice. And honestly, I really didn't want to be caught. So basically at that situation, I just did it with easier levels, because who cares about easy levels, right? That's what I was thinking about the situation. So I was kind of scared of hacking list demons first, because that would easily be noticed, because I do not know anything about hacking. I just hacked on the most lame way possible. I do have to admit though that the last completed level I hacked, which was non-list worthy, is more than 1.5 years ago now. So I learned myself to stop hacking completions. I did feel bad about it, so I kind of wanted to just move on from that. And since 1.5 years, all of my completions have been legit and have been checked. So there's nothing to worry about my recent completions anymore. Second reason I didn't hack list demons is also because I genuinely would not feel good about having a thing on my profile that is hacked. Imagine I would hack a level like Zodiac that I've actually got much progress on, and I actually worked hard for it. It would be a waste for me, in my opinion, if I would just hack it to finish it, because I knew I could not get away with that anyways, and if I would hack it, then I would not feel proud of my completion. The second question that I got a lot is, why did you fake runs in your acheron streams? The main reason I actually did this is because I had a lot of pressure when I was streaming. My shadowplay fucked up the recent times, so I forced myself to stream, so I was gonna be sure that I would record it, because if the shadowplay clip didn't work, I would be having it on stream. But what I noticed is, on stream I always sucked, and off stream I could actually get really good runs. It was the stream curse. Because of that I got super pressured. By the way, this is not an excuse, this is just the reason, so don't feel bad for me whatsoever. It's my mistake, keep that in mind. I'm just explaining the reason what happened. So because of the pressure, I couldn't control myself and I started hacking to like 40, just because I wanted to show consistency on stream, because I wanted to break the curse. And somehow what happened is, when I hacked to 40 and just died, or to 50, I actually managed to get more consistent in normal mode without hacking. So this kind of became an addiction to me, and I started doing this a lot with Acheron. I have done it a few other times with other streams, but with Acheron it kind of stood out because it actually really worked for me for some reason. This is kind of the reason why I hacked on stream. And again, that's also why I turned off my cheat indicator all the time. I felt inconsistent with the cheat indicator on. I decided to turn it off, die a few times, and then boom, I hacked a no-clip run. Kind of obvious, honestly, but I don't know. It was lame. But that is basically the reason why I did always hack my, consistency on Acheron. Pressure, my biggest enemy. The third question, I kind of already answered it, is how did you even hack? Because you hacked for so long and you kept getting away with it. Well, as I said, so I hacked on the most simple way possible. But yeah, still really bad and very valid that it's just not good and not trustworthy in the community. Now we're gonna be talking about what I exactly hacked. And I have hacked, as I said, non-list-worthy completions. I have an entire list. I will show it right now here in the video. This is a list of everything I have hacked. I gotta admit, as I said, the completions are from 1.5 years ago or more, and the progress videos are somewhere pretty recent. I think the worst progress videos I've hacked were 95 on Slaughterhouse and 94 on Edge of Destiny. And I also removed all of my hacked stuff. So everything that is on my channel right now is legit. I have done a few checks and there is nothing hacked on there anymore. So if you look at my channel, everything on there is now legit. But this stuff is what I hacked. And there is another question. It is a question if I cheated in the GD Cash Cup, and I'm just gonna be honest, I did not cheat a single thing in there. First of all, I'm kind of gonna explain why. Hacking when there's 30,000 people watching with no clip, bro, that is not even possible for me. I think my BPM would explode because one mistake and it would be caught and I would be out of the tournament. So I never had the balls to hack that. I'm not even trolling. But second of all, even though I knew how to hack, I would not do it because obviously the things I've done are stupid, but I would never hack when there is money involved. Imagine I hacked a match against Nordstrom. I would take away 150 deserved euros to him. I would never do that. I would feel shit about it. Even though I hacked, I would never hack when there is actually titles or money involved. That is just lame and something I would never do. And I hope it will be trusted what I'm saying, but at least I know from my heart that I would never do that. So now I've actually answered all of the 5 questions. I have explained how I hacked, and I also explained how I faked runs and why I hacked my Acheron raw, not my completion obviously. But now we will be going into the consequences of this. So, the first thing, it all started with Acheron obviously. I ended up having a 2.5 month ban. In beginning of March, I got the ban, and the ban will remain until May 26th. At first, the ban was not acceptable for me because I was thinking I did not hack a single list extreme. Why? But slowly thinking about the situation, I do see why I got banned. I even have the opportunity to resubmit Acheron after the ban. That's what Paco said to me, because the completion has been investigated and it is fine. So I will have the opportunities to resubmit Acheron, and when they don't see anything else suspicious in the run I beat it, they will accept my record. Very grateful for that actually, so thanks to the list mods that they actually gave me the chance to still have my Acheron record on despite what I did. And I think they actually handled it pretty well. In my community post I kind of flamed them, but honestly, I think they have done well on this situation. They took it seriously. If people actually are this high on the list and they seem to cheat some stuff, I think it is very important to take time for this. So Pointer Crate, I'm very sorry for flaming you in the post. I will remove this post now, and after the run ban I will just go and redeem myself. Second consequence I know happened is, despite things I've done, a lot of people lost their trust in me, which is valid because I lied to people for 2 years about stuff I've done. I think it makes sense that people don't trust me anymore. Even though I know I'm not regaining everyone's trust, I know it's possible to make it a little better. Luckily, there are people that still believe me and they still stand for me, and that is really awesome. Thank you guys for that. But I will be redeeming myself to prove people that don't trust in me anymore that I'm actually learning from my mistakes and that I'm actually trying my best to make it right. The third consequence is that I will try to stream much more with my hand cam. That's kind of what I decide to do. Gonna stream with a hand cam so I can remain legitimacy. And I'm also gonna stream every completion. I'm not messing around with my cheat indicator anymore at all. Everything that seems illegitimate is suspicious now about me, and I do know that, so I'm gonna watch out what I'm doing. But also what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna put the video, the raw footage, in my description. Every single list demon I beat, I'm gonna put in the raw footage so people do have the opportunity to check it whenever they want. Even though there are non-list mods, they don't know how to check it. If people feel suspicious about my completion, they are feeling free to check it, so it does not seem I'm hiding my clicks, you know? Because I just love putting over music in completions because I think that gives more intensity. So what I'm gonna do back for that is the raw footage in my description to make it also possible to watch it with the clicks. The reason I'm doing all of this is because I just really want to redeem myself as much as possible. I really want to regain the trust by the people that don't trust in me anymore. And even though not everyone is gonna trust me again, I know there is possibility to get trust back, and that's what I'm working for. So we're going to the next subject. We are almost in the ending of the video. I hope this video is not gonna be messy, by the way, because I genuinely don't know what I've yapped about and whatnot, but what I have learned from this video, what I have learned from this situation is also really important to me. I would say it doesn't really define what happened, but I just want to say what I learned from this. I learned that hacking, even easy extremes, is very bad. It is still hacking, it is still lying to people, so I would never ever do that anymore. I kind of learned myself that because I haven't hacked a list completion, or not a list completion, any completion in like 1.5 years. So I'm happy that I redeemed myself from that. I also learned that even hacking the smallest things can really break trusts, because as I said, lying is lying. Even if you hack like a 2-star, you know, it's the same thing. You hack and it can break trust by people. And another thing I learned, which is really important, is to never mess with my cheat indicator anymore. It will just make it much more suspicious and I will just stay away from it. I have been playing for 3 weeks now with the cheat indicator on all the time, and I did beat Swy, I beat a lot of levels like Coral Cave, and now the cheat indicator is actually not distracting me anymore, so that's a really big W in my opinion. So what I want to do from now on is I am rebeating all of my non-list worthy extremes that I've hacked. I kind of already started. I have rebeaten a lot of them, so I've hacked, like, I'm just gonna take a guess, 25 easy extremes. I think I have rebeaten almost half of them. And I will be putting them all in one video and playing them with all the raw footages in the descriptions to just make clear that I have no hacked completions anymore on my account. I will be submitting my new list completions when I'm unbanned, including the acheron record. So these will be on the list, and I think if I keep grinding, I will be top 25 when unbanned, which is actually crazy. And as I already went into, using stuff to prove more legitimacy, handcam, streaming more, raw footages in the description, sending it to people, you know, that is what I'm gonna do from now on until the unban. And when the unban is like happening, I will still continue doing it that way. So this is kind of the end of the video. I hope people have a better understanding of the situation now. And I also really hope that this video made actually much more sense than the post, because very sorry about the post. I want to apologize for that. Please do not disrespect any list mods in this video, like under the post what happened. I think it's not a good way, and I just want to make sure to just remain legit from now on. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching this entire video. If you have any more questions, make sure to comment them down below here. And I'm just gonna play Archers now because fuck the mini wave. Alright, goodbye.